Team Usyk, Team Joshua, and Team Wilder have all now confirmed that they have been in contact with the Saudis regarding this heavyweight tournament in December. Skills Challenge, the Saudi promotional outfit themselves, have also since gone public, expressing their desire to stage this event, revealing that they have been in touch with all parties. But Tyson Fury is singing from a completely different hymn sheet. He says there's no truth to any of this, and it's all complete BS. Oh dear. Usyk's promoter Alex Krasuk tweeted this in response to Fury's outburst. I said in a recent video that the biggest obstacle to making this event happen is getting Tyson Fury on board. He obviously has his own ideas about who he should fight and how his career should go, and doesn't want to be pressured into doing anything. Some fighters just don't like tournaments. Some guys like to pick their opponents carefully to avoid certain styles and wait to see signs of deterioration in certain fighters before they agree to fight them. But in a tournament, you don't have that level of control. You can't avoid anyone. You can't choose who you fight. Furthermore, there are no immediate rematches in most tournaments. So if you do lose, there's no immediate chance for redemption. Lucien Boutte refused to partake in the Super 6 tournament back in the days. He didn't fancy his chances of making it all the way to the final and winning. So he figured he'd let the rest of the top super middleweights beat each other up, then he'd fight the last man standing. He didn't actually get the Andre Ward fight in the end. He had to settle for the runner-up instead, Carl Froch. He saw how easily Ward dealt with Froch, so he thought he could top that performance and declare himself king of the division. Froch had other ideas, of course, and smashed them to pieces in 5 rounds. It's a great example of when cherry picking goes wrong. The typical format of a tournament is you've got group stages, quarterfinal, semi-final, then final. So you'll have to defeat at least 4 opponents to win the competition. There's a lot of uncertainty for the participants as far as who they'll have to fight, which styles they'll have to face, and so on. But this proposed Saudi tournament is just semi-finals and a final. So you only have to beat 2 people to win the thing. And the money involved is going to be absolutely colossal. The initial proposition is to match Fury with Usyk and AJ with Wilder, then the winners face each other next year. However, there's also the possibility to do Fury versus AJ and Usyk versus Wilder instead. I suspect both Fury and AJ would prefer the latter. I think Fury sees AJ as an easier fight than Usyk, and perhaps Wilder can soften Usyk up or maybe beat him. That would be preferable for Fury, I think. And I think Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn believe there's less chance of getting chinned by Fury than there is by Wilder, so they'd prefer to fight the Gypsy King first. I suspect that's what Hearn will be proposing to the Saudis. If the Saudis agree to that, then I think there's a good chance the tournament will happen, as long as everyone's successful in their summer fights. But if the Saudis insist on Usyk versus Fury and AJ versus Wilder, I think either Fury or AJ is going to flake. Maybe both. Fury has already ducked the Usyk fight twice, and Hearn doesn't seem very keen on putting AJ in with Wilder, at least not to me. But like I said in a previous video, if the Saudis cut a check that's big enough, then maybe anything is possible. There may be an amount of money that is simply impossible for Fury to turn down. But how much that is exactly is anyone's guess.